Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make this super cute Glory Days Little Mix sweatshirt inspired by this look that Jade Thirlwall wore. This sweatshirt can also be found on Little Mix's merch site, but it's $60 and shipping is expensive. It takes a while to get here, so I decided to recreate the whole thing for just $20. The first thing I picked up was this t-shirt transfers for dark fabrics. I just bought the Target brand. I'm sure you can find it in any office supply store or craft store. This was about $10.99 and it comes with 5 full sheets of this transfer paper. I bought the transfer paper for dark fabrics because since we're printing white on black fabric, all I have to do is cut out letters directly from the paper instead of having to print out reverse words like you would on a normal transfer paper. I got this black sweatshirt off of Amazon for about $9, and I will link it down below in case you want to buy it, but of course you can use any black sweatshirt or hoodie you have lying around your house. Make sure to wash your hoodie and dry it before trying to use the transfer paper. There'll be instructions with whatever pack you buy. To start working on the letters, I grabbed a ruler, some scissors, and a pencil. That way I could start tracing the letters on the white transfer paper. It's kind of hard to get the pencil to show up on the white transfer paper, so with a really light hand, I did several traces of the letters I wanted to write. If you push too hard with the pencil, it will rip the paper and create little ridges along the edges of your letters, which will make it really difficult to iron down. So even though it's hard to get the pencil to show up, be very gentle. Of course, you could always use PicMonkey or Microsoft Word and print out your letters, but I thought it was going to be easiest to create my own using a pencil. And this is what the design looks like after I'm done writing out the letters. You can barely see them, but they're there and they're dark enough for me to see in person. Next, I started cutting out all of the letters individually. This part was very difficult and time-consuming, but eventually I got the hang of things. I'll show you how I cut out letters like the D, A, and O later. Here's the finished product of the Glory Days letters. They're a little sloppy, but once they're on the sweatshirt, you can barely tell where I've made small mistakes. So to cut out letters like the A, D, and R and O that have holes in the middle, I folded the letters in half and just cut out shapes. Like here on the A, I folded it and cut out that triangle. And I did the same on the D and the O and the R. It took me a couple times to figure that out, but I'm telling you now so you don't have to make the same mistakes I did. Now I'm laying out the letters on the sweatshirt to get an idea of where I want to put them. This also gives me an idea of how big I want to make the letters that are going to go underneath the Glory Days to spell Little Mix. Just like I did with the word Glory Days, I'm now cutting out all of the letters to spell Little Mix. This part was much easier because every single letter is just made of straight edges, so there were no difficult curves or holes to try and cut out of the letters. You may have noticed that I won't be using the Tour 2017 or writing Glory Days on the arms of my sweatshirt. I personally just don't like that look, but you can add on as much or as little of these words as you want on your sweatshirt. Next, I place the letters that spell Little Mix on the sweatshirt and line them up where I want them. This is the layout I chose that I thought looked best. Again, you can do yours however you want with whatever words you want. And this is my dog, who is making noises and being a little distracting. He's very cute. Next, I'm peeling off the paper backing on the letters and putting them back on the sweatshirt where I want them. This part was also very tedious as it was hard to get the paper up, but I just kept at it and eventually got all of the letters peeled and ready to go. Next, I grabbed this cover paper that came with the transfer paper and put it over the letters I'm going to heat. Follow the instructions the transfer paper gave to you about what setting to put your iron on. This will depend on the type of fabric you have. Next, I take my iron and start very quickly running it along the letters. You want to keep it moving the entire time so you don't scorch or burn any part of your letters. The instructions will tell you how long to keep the iron on the letters, but it'll probably take less time than you think because the letters are so small. After I iron on Little Mix at the bottom, the sweatshirt is all done and ready to wear. I absolutely love how my sweatshirt turned out. It doesn't look exactly like the one that Little Mix is selling for merch, but I think it's pretty close considering how easy it was to make. I paired mine with these ripped jeans similar to the ones that Jade is wearing in the photos. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
I'm yours.